Win that tournament. One trophy.
That was the cleanest run you could possibly ask for. Here goes your agent select for Lotus, and we see
and attempts to stifle the explosive prowess that is Texture, and that is a rough way for things to start for Fnatic. Durka gets his one, but 3 lost on the side of the defense.
And I like the idea, you know, they were trying to catch him in that transition, but right. GenG's trading has been so good this year. They've just been a complete unit. And we're gonna go into this retake. I mean, there's not really much Fnatic can do. There's infinite utility still from the side of GenG. I mean, they didn't really have to use much because everyone just dropped like flies in that fight.
All they had to use were the bullets they had. And it maybe gets messy. Locky and Munchkin are both weak, but they don't really have any room to breathe on the side. Boaster falls, Leo will join him. Meteor gets 2.
This contact style, I feel like Fnatic are kind of ahead of it.
Leo was not. Durka was able to trade, though. The one thing here is that, yes, GenG have lost 2 members, but those were both the pistols. Yeah. The massive amount of, the vast majority of the firepower and firepower that's waiting on the other side still exists, and that comes through.
I mean, this could get really dicey for GenG. This nade could create the pandemonium needed to get a free kill, but
it hurts.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Down to a 1v1. Texture not able to settle the shots.
All bangable. If you try to grab the orb, you're gonna die. Oh!
If you try to swing into Texture, you're gonna die too.
Yeah.
But there's that spam that you were mentioning, trying to settle into the second, but no, Texture claims another. With the numbers advantage. Oh, Leo! 3 massive kills, the 4th not settled, but the damage has been done. What can Lakia do? No armor, but a rifle in hand. He's trying to get high ground. No fight given.
If he plants, he will get that Fade ultimate online.
Yeah, but does he have enough space? I mean, he obviously is concerned about being pressed in.
Oh, he's gonna get wall banged right here. The bullets don't connect. He has the info.
Oh, he's got it down to 1, and there's that ult online. Paranoia traded for it. Boaster going forward. The captain of the ship trying to find Paul Waters and see if he can spot him. Lakia with 3 in the clutch for GenG.
He's gonna learn today potentially. He does dodge those Killjoy mollies.
He's the only one with the rifle though. He's got to find value, and they all crumble. Every single brick will fall. Meteor just forced to sit back and watch and wait as a barrage of bullets surround him and destroy him. The pit in case that's what's invested. There's the contact. Oh, they're countering on this really early, or at least trying to. Leo will fall.
No more pit.
Munchkin is traded. The spam not connecting, not settling. And Meteor punishes on it.
But while all this is happening, Doug, the bomb is being planted at A. It's going to be a head-to-head with the Omen players right here.
A perfect pump fake. Rotation through. Karan holding on to Heaven right now. With the Sheriff in hand. Lakia not much better off as far as weaponry goes. Spike has been ticking for a few seconds now as the wall goes up. Lakia understands there's a really good chance. They've lost Contain. They've lost the shots, but Karan does not miss. A 1v2 now. Durka with so much on his shoulders. And again, time is the main factor here. He does not have the luxury of being patient with this, of being selective with his approach. He's got to take the fight to their doorstep. One will be found, but time will be the difference maker. They don't really have much more to get through to this.
This post plan is so hard, but Chronicle gets Texture. That's an opening.
The Paranoia now invested. Lockett trying to hold the lines. Chronicle gets a second. If it's not Leo, it's Chronicle. Karan falling down with 30 HP to try to hold him back. Cannot land the shots. And now it's a weapon traded. Munchkin left in 1v2. One spotted. The second snap will not connect. You wouldn't believe it given how this has gone. And it doesn't look like it's getting any better. I thought for a moment Texture was going to have a timing because Durka didn't spot him at the beginning, but more was found, and now satcheling forward, hunting.
Oh, that's 2 for Munchkin in this round.
Chronicle had Contain there, but he falls. Leo filling in on the space behind it. The wall's the only thing that's keeping him back. He hears the cross. He hears the footsteps. They're trampling forward, but Boaster has stayed. Is he aware? Too many targets to choose from. Or excuse me, is Karan there? Was there. And now the dog going forward, a Nightfall.
Oh my gosh.
In exchange. And a Prowler to follow up. 3v2, but the spike was planted. Can they hold on? Lakia, that's a big kill. Looking for a second. Tempted into the swing and baited for it. Now Munchkin, 45 HP, forced to play the hero, forced to be the savior for GenG in this round. In this half, almost lands a second. A little bit of noise was made off of that early TPA to suggest that that's where they were headed, but they have fully sent. Look at how far up Texture is. Paterka trading a rocket, dropping the first and the second, and now looking for more, but not connecting. Lakia on the swing in the face of the lockdown. Texture cannot stand either. Knows it. He's not playing too far up. Oh my! You've got Boaster who can TP to the opposite side of the map. That's exactly what he does. Alpha plucking Texture out of the sky. And the defense of Fnatic will stand strong once more. Meteor has been surrounded. You've got pings on the mini-map. I think you know where Fnatic are gonna strike. They pull the rug out on you.
And now they're going B! A masterclass!
They've got to convert the round though, and pistols are never secure.
But Bosa really set them up here though, Doug.
Yeah, he did. They've just got to settle though. Oftentimes, this is the hardest part. Chronicle will fall. Numbers the way of the defense. They've gotten the spike down though. Perhaps seeming a little insecure or a little unsure about their post-time position. Zerka's able to funnel out onto one, and he will fall. Boaster though will crumble.
He still did rotate 3 players there, and we're gonna be going into a straight B hit.
Dude, he still left him. I mean, he didn't get the kill, but
he almost connected on that.
That did not feel good. GenG holding line though. It's just Boaster and Althea that are left now. One rifle in the hands of the Sentinel. And they're gonna get the space, or they should, in theory, get the space to get the spike down if they commit to A. But that window's closing real fast.
GenG are playing this defensive side really well right now. When they're up numbers, you know, they're just chilling out. They're grouping up. Not giving ones.
Nor should they.
As I say that.
Is this where they start? Alpha with 3. Boaster's left alone. On an island in a 1v2, and Munchkin, excuse me, on A. They know that it's a hit C. They've been able to lean everything here. And sure enough, everyone is around.
Pandemonium, chaos.
First ult used. And it seems like there's not really any way in. GenG have slammed the door in this round once more. Now they've got the pit they're gonna have to navigate through, but Chronicle has gotten past it. Durka investing his rocket, getting another. The defense still trying to hold on strong. They're rotating out, and they're leaving 2. This is a beautiful call.
Wow. Just wow. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought for a second.
And now Paranoia in the hands of Boaster, but Durka already falling.
How?
GenG can slip the net, that's the pit! That was a big success! Key if they can hang on to it, but Leo might be the real safety that they needed. Leo might be the real playmaker because he's gonna be hitting on a late flank here. The timing on this is gonna be everything. Can Fnatic keep enough attention? Can they keep enough eyes on the site to let Leo strike? But they all crumble, leaving Leo on his own. I mean, he might get away with one, but can't even do that.
It was a great retake. So close there.
The Meteor clotheslines him on the other side. And now attention turned towards B. Munchkin trying to reposition the smoke, but he gets tagged, has to take a step back with the Prowler nipping at his heels. Finds safety, finds an exit. That's still loaded in the hands of Lakia. It will fall. Durka wanting to go forward, slams his head on the roof, but it doesn't matter.
Watching here.
The pivot back A will be safe. The spike will go down, and GenG are left to figure out how do they win this retake. Down in numbers. Durka weak. I mean, all of them have taken some damage on the side of the attack. Meteor now creeping forward. Munchkin over his shoulder, realizing that things are at least under the illusion of safety. The suck first. The swing out from Durka. He will fall. Are they expecting another? Now attention divided. They're looking on either side, leaving Munchkin on his own. He's got to take the fight to Leo, isolated as best as he can. He's gotten it down to 1. With 3 bullets left and time, short calls Boaster's bluff. Tempting him into the swing, but not able to connect.
This time.
I imagine GenG go for this. They've got the money to do so, or maybe they let Munchkin try to get an opener and maybe decide then. But the op in the hands of Texture, that's the prized possession.
They will swap. Looks like Texture is going to be the only one that goes for it.
Yeah.
Hail Mary.
Texture go kill.
Yeah, but Durka knows.
It makes sense too. He's 1 point away from having his ult. He's gone on a mission to secure his ult, and that he has.
Enemy remaining.
That will secure the round though. So Fnatic will get to map point, but the defense
Bust open this site.
and they're stacking. Every single one of them are here. Lockett with the tap of the door. The spam coming through his meter swings at just the right time. The op will not connect, but Fnatic will.
They were ready for that, Doug. They were waiting for it. It didn't happen at the time they thought, but
The call was correct.
yeah, they knew it was a possibility, and that's why the trades went in their favor.
Karan would have to 1v3 to keep this map alive. With an Odin in the hands of Chronicle, no less. All util for the side of the only standing controller.
And they're playing out on top of it, Doug. I love this for Fnatic.
Karan has to check every single angle. That's the thing about rotating over so late is you really have no idea where they could be.
Oh, the Molly too, and Alpha's gonna creep up. This is such a good post plant.
The spit source through, a second smoke used. Alfier punishes at just the right time. Fnatic walk into GenG's playground.
I think it makes your defensive side really difficult. So Fnatic starting on attack here, I think this is a great place for them to be in 1-0 up in the series.
See if that is the case. They've already gotten U-Haul.
Oh,
But they haven't cleared Munchkin. And Texture over the top, the second kill found. Spam coming through, they haven't even hit the
Spike
trips.
down A.
and now everybody from Fnatic is just stuck, but they haven't answered back. These trips are insane, though. There's another one.
Oh, the flash should make it around the corner. Both of them cleared. You mentioned they were stuck,
Player standing.
and they've gotten it down to a 1v1. Oh, the timing. Oh, he's able to pass by. Not caught. Karan quietly creeping his way forward. He's going to flip the map once more.
My gosh, Doug.
The pump fake.
That's insane. I think he knows.
Does he? Karan's close by. He's got a frenzy. As much as Chronicle can keep the distance, the better off he'll be.
Oh my god, he's wrapping around again. Oh my goodness. Karen doesn't have a smoke to even fake the tap or anything.
There's the tap. Now, running forward, Chronicle, time is of the essence. He's gotten a tap. Can he settle the shots? No!
Karen is a step ahead. He's checked the lurk, but it doesn't matter.
What a shot from Alfier. Lakia can't see a damn thing, but somehow gets a call into Durka anyway. The two pistols that remain on the side of GenG are going to be late to the party. Fnatic have gotten a little bit of space. Wingman goes on a solo mission, and he gets his job done.
Spike planted.
And now Karan with the Sheriff in a 1v3. In the face of all of that weaponry, manages to pick up an Outlaw.
Yeah.
But that's not the weapon he wants in a situation like this.
No, any kill here would be great for him, honestly, but the triple swing, I mean, okay.
And they're headed back A.
They had to. That's an opener.
Oh, and they've got the rocket, but it doesn't connect. A little bit of damage dealt, but that's it.
Oh, there's no time.
10 seconds left. They've burned this wick way too low. Forced to sit back and watch.
Spike down A.
With 3 seconds left, they're gonna have to frag their way out if they want to do this, and Chronicle just can't. He doesn't get the fight.
So hard. I mean,
just gotta be
Munchkin has pushed all the way through this. The hit's gonna come through.
Ult used. Still getting on to first, Durka a second. The nade forcing Karen to get out onto the swing, getting the best of Alfier, but still 10 seconds left. They still haven't gotten the spike down.
Seconds left.
Leo's gonna have to do it on his own. Munchkin spotting him. Karan cleaning him up. There's the ult. Nowhere for him to go. Durka will fall. Very nicely handled by GenG. Oh, that's not safe. Spotting him, dropping him. Rocket invested. Boaster has left. Took the TP to get to the other side of the map. Meanwhile, Leo able to clean up one more. Alfier converted! And two fall! Landing onto the third is Alfier!
That's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, he was owning last map, but
It's been quiet this map up until that.
what was that? The lineup and then the third on top of it? If anyone could do it in this map, it would have to be Karen. But now, oh, the info. Karen has to run it down, and Alpha should be able to secure this one. Happens to be Boaster, but that was off the back of Alpha here there.
He's got plenty of reason to smile there.
I mean, that was very well played for Fnatic. They didn't have many options. They didn't have many opportunities. I mean,
This could get messy. There's nobody watching the flank.
oh,
Now
they have
Chronicle
an
having
idea.
to turn around, yeah. He's so close. One found, but Chronicle, the safety valve. That's the pit. That's a weapon upgraded. That's a swing. That's another one found, and now that's an
Spike
aid.
down A.
Force and Chronicle to reposition to flip the map.
Bomb buddy out.
I imagine Chronicle might even use these Seekers with the way that
30 seconds
Texture has been
left.
playing on this map so far.
Decides that he
Spike
wants to stay.
planted.
Decides to plant the spike. Texture's on the swing. The shots don't connect. Now a flash in his face. Texture trying to dance around it. And that's 3 for the duelist. Leo committing to the plan, a 4v4. Munchkin's gonna be laid on the rotate while Meteor falls on the other side. Alfier with no HP gets 3. Finally falling. And now Munchkin arrives. Cannot hold the line. Get him. Oh, but there's cover. Texture's got him. He's got his back over his shoulder. Finally
flank.
falling.
The flank!
The timing is beautiful. The shots were a little messy. But the pressure has been applied. Leo getting the plant down. Chronicle and Durka trying to keep him back. And Chronicle surrounded. But you don't put Chronicle in a corner, man.
I'm out of stock.
Munchkin, a 1v2. Spotting the first. Crosshair behind him the entire. And you see him dancing around the crossfires. Munchkin falls.
Down
That was
B.
it?
I got this.
Alfier holds the line. GenG get through relatively unscathed. They all have the numbers here now. But Alfier, again, the reposition is gorgeous. It's beautiful with 10 seconds left. He will get cleared, but it doesn't matter because the snap is that good.
One enemy.
3 on the round. The 4th falls the pistol the way of Fnatic. How much will Munchkin explore? If they regroup, they didn't even have to regroup.
Sleeping at the wheel was Durka, and that's that contact approach, that slow approach. Oh no.
Boaster's gonna have a lot to deal with here as Munchkin on the other side. He did his
30
best to
seconds
delay, but that's all he could do. All Chronicle had was a pistol. The 2 rifles that are still up
Planted.
on the side of Fnatic are still in the play, still in the fight. 2v2 now. Alfier with Pit online. Can't imagine he's gonna try to use it here, given how tight the numbers are and how good GenG look right now. We're tied at 8. Contacty play that you've mentioned. Makes the flash go out, makes the wall go up! The thrash was beautiful! Texture can't hold, he's got nowhere to go, but Lucky has got his back! And now Seeker's over the top. Alfier manages to find safety, but swings back into his death. What a round from GenG. Just treat behind the wall. The timing on this is even better though. Durka satcheling back. The eye not catching anything, but Leo Singer does.
B.
I mean, the round has just gone into chaos. Fnatic are still trying to rotate back over B as the spike is sitting on the ground. It can't be scooped up. It's well out of reach. Now Munchkin taking a step back with a rifle in hand.
He's got the pit.
2 stingers on the other side. Does he invest it? Does he get flooded? He's got to understand there's really no safe time. There's 2 stingers. They're so hard. Almost hits them both.
Whoever loses, the economy's not looking too nice.
GenG with a little bit longer of a leash, but you're right. It's got to be now.
Down B.
The mobility too much, but Alfier holding the line only gets 3.
30 seconds left.
But that's enough to get him to a competitive spot.
Jeez.
A 2v2 here. Now the pit invested. Leo hunting. He's got to push forward. He's managed to find a window, but he's hunted out. Can Durka clean it up? No! GenG doing everything they can to stop this defense, and there it is. The first ult used, trying to funnel him into the crosshairs, and Boaster will fall. But Durka's on the trade, only able to get 1 though. Alfier's gonna have to do it on his own. A 1v3 with 24 HP. Fully surrounded, dropped. GenG map point.
They had no info.
2 of them were cleared. There's another one going the other way as Boaster's fallen. Meteor has gotten backside, and now Alfier surrounded with nowhere to go.
30 seconds left.
He's stuck.
The TP's to safety, but can Leo alleviate some of the pressure? Grabs two, and that's a spike!
Spike down A.
Munchkin and Meteor try to stand, but the round has become bedlam. Munchkin with 10 seconds left, grabs the spike,
10 seconds left.
has to run out, no time to think about it. Locky at the tip of the spear so far, headed towards Hookah.
It's perfect.
The flash is so nice. Alfier's got nowhere to go. He was caught up too far. And the Seekers were invested as well. Leo backside, doing what he can and finding one. But
30
still,
seconds
numbers
left.
the way of the attack. The rotation coming through for Boaster and Durka. Meanwhile, Chronicle tucked an elbow, trying to stay alive.
Spike planted.
So far, successful. They try to jump out, they try to double face. Boaster just swings his life away, leaving a 4v2. GenG within sniffing distance of Breeze, and that will secure it. 13-10, the way of GenG, and we're going the distance. Again, the spike has been planted, and now they've been able to set up behind them. Alfia really far up the halls, overwhelmed. 3 waiting for him on the other side, and Durka realizes he's got to get out of here. TP's away, finds safety, and now the dash out from Texture. Greeted by Boaster. Chronicle had played his card just perfectly. He still is getting away with murder! How is he still alive?
Oh my gosh.
A flash swinging around and the potential for another finally
player standing.
bested. Leaving it all onto Leo. The first shot is crispy. 2 more to be found though. 1 target spotted. Lakius should be able to stick it all the way, barring some spam from Leo, and the defuse will come through. The easy way in. Durka does have a gate crash, but that's part of the problem of running a single Yoruz. You don't have another way to go. But that certainly will help things. Munchkin will fall. Durka on the entry gets the best of Meteor. So they will create
30
enough
seconds
space
left.
on the site to get the spike down. The rotation's coming through a little late.
Planted.
That shock dart was from far away.
Chronicle has full utility up though here. He could potentially use a flash for his teammates here. Doesn't look like he'll even need to because Durka is activated and online.
3 on the round. Yeah, but is he going to be able to get past the walls?
Bomb's not down yet.
30 seconds left.
Still plenty of time to stabilize things. Meteor will fall. Munchkin
Oh!
to Fnatic. What a response. Just when it looked like
Spike
chaos was going to be the problem, Fnatic settle, turn all attention towards B, and execute perfectly.
Karan's dead to rights here.
Fortunately for them, Durka's already gone so far up. Only able to get 1 though. Boaster on the swing will not find success. Up in the hands of Texture, but he's waiting on the other side. He's stuck A. While the spike, although labored, is finally finding some space out onto B. Great shots from Leo.
Okay.
Locky investing the ult. There it is, the pressure mid. Karan gets his and then gets away.
If he can get 1 more, GenG have a chance.
But he's surrounded. He is so surrounded, but he still gets another. And now Locky over the top, providing cover. 45 HP with the utility out. He will fall. 10 seconds left. Fnatic have managed to find enough
10
space and
seconds
enough
left.
safety to get it down. But now, what?
remaining.
Meteor arrives straight into his death. Again, the money, not great, but they've got to find a way to convert here. Munchkin in the face of 2, already tagged by utility. Crosshair cannot snap. Chronicle with 4 is Fnatic. Do they realize that it's safe? Do they realize that it's clear? Oh, Locky destroying Alfia there, and now they know Texture's here. Tries to flash as much as he can, and Texture dances in and out of the util. Gets the best of Chronicle and somehow stays alive. 4v3, the way of the defense. The spike's still not planted. Boaster with a pit, but doesn't really have the space to invest it, and Lakia strikes beautifully. Leo cannot find any more success.
Only Durka getting in sight. He will get the entry though,
That's all Fnatic need.
and he knows.
A second found.
Last player standing.
They've ripped this site to shreds. And now the loss of Locky at the beginning of the round feels so much worse. We'll see what they do here.
This time around, aggression from Fnatic on their pistol. I like that.
And of course it's Alfia. Has to be Alfia. Boaster's doing his best to keep them in it as well. A little bit of presence found, understanding there's Hall's threat. This pistol is just so chaotic until Messi. The Spike is sitting out on the site with no real way to pick it up. It's got to be Munchkin, but they know where he is. A dart in his lap. The Shock buying space, buying time. Leo patient with it, not forcing the matter whatsoever. That heady angle is so difficult to hit.
Yeah. Two players are down low here, though. It's not over yet.
Munchkin's got 10 HP, man.
And Fnatic are so spread. If he does this correctly, I mean, he has a reason to get out of there.
Should be able to TP away, but he stays just a little bit too long. Trades his flash for his life. Texture, though, falling on the other side will keep things competitive and keep them equal. GenG with full intentions towards B. Meteor using his drone to do his job. Chronicle filling in on the space behind it. He might be able to get ahead of this. I don't think they know where he is. Oh, he's able to cut him off, but the dart gives him away. Now the flash on the swing, but they played anti. That was so beautiful. Leo in a 1v4.
That's why the op is going to be so good in this series. Oh, barely gets out alive.
30 HP.
Oh,
Excuse me?
the dart was so good.
Boaster and Leo both striking. Now Texture flashed. Alpha here with the classic.
Spike down B.
Numbers away at the defense with the weaponry. So formidable on the attack side. Texture pushing forward. 71 HP. Gets the best of Chronicle.
He's robotic.
He's going to have to do it again, though. Munchkin committing to the plant, finding success.
This is such a hard retake right now for Fnatic. They're both stuck. Info going the way of GenG.
How long until Leo start? I don't know if there's going to be enough time to wait for it. Texture gets tagged. A pitch high and inside to back him off the plate. And now Munchkin on the swing. Ah, he's been caught. He's been spotted. Now Texture's left his devices. Left to be the hero. A tap, an updraft, a threat. Boaster with the shots. Meanwhile, Boaster's been left to hold the other side, and I don't think he spotted Munchkin. Both Vipers playing A while the Spike is trying to rotate back B. Munchkin gets the best of Boaster. The Spike, safe, but Durka's position concealed until he's dropped. A 2v2 now with 10 seconds left. The Spike goes down.
Not ready yet.
And we'll reset once more. Lockett has his ult, but he's not really in a position to get away. He can't really play around it. He's got to stay on the side. Leo cannot settle the shots. Chronicle a 1v2. One away from his ult. The knife will not tag. He's gonna have to figure it out on his own, and Lockett gets his third. Stars go down once more, and the gate crash now out. Into the smoke he goes, and Alfie are stuck on the other side. Meteor can't see a damn thing, trying to navigate all the utility, finally striking onto Alfear. But Durka on the trade.
Down B.
Ult invested 11 HP. The Spike on the site, but I don't think he realizes that Munchkin's playing behind him still. Durka's in such an awkward position. He's got nowhere to go, and he's dealt with assassination style.
30 seconds left.
GenG again with the numbers advantage. And Fnatic again forced to save.
He might find a window, an opportunity, but Texture is going crazy. It might be too late. And the jump spot.
They just know. They've got everything
Spike
considered.
planted.
Everything calculated. And even the updraft over the top for Durka to have to pick. There's no good option.
Just
One
smothering.
enemy remaining.
Everyone dropping like flies.
It's the idea of what the defenses are. They realize they can play a little bit safely back here. That flash is gorgeous. The swing out, not connecting yet. As Durka takes a step back, but he's got to dig his heels in. It's Alfear who does it, leads for one. How much more can they find as Karen slips the net, gets behind enemy lines, and they punish. Rolling Fnatic once more. Leaving both. Gets behind enemy lines, and they punish. Rolling Fnatic once more. Leaving Boaster stunned. How have they gotten to this point? No time to answer that, though. He's got a 1v3. He's got to try to clutch.
Toxin screen down.
One enemy remaining.
He's gotten it down to one. Can the captain for Fnatic win this round? Stop the bleeding. The snap onto the one. He hasn't connected. Another tap. Munchkin, patient. That's the second time he's gotten away with it. Will he be able to get away with it a third? Boaster's gotten it to half, 9 bullets left. The onus on Munchkin, and he wins the duel out. They're gonna slam into this, and Boaster's here on the other side. Patient on the first, the dash is there. The knives come through, and now high ground, but Alfier plunks him out of the sky, so does Leo. 5 HP as he stays alive.
One enemy
Munchkin will fall. The guns come through. We're tied once more.
It's gonna be a B hit off the first 20 seconds of the round. We haven't seen this at all.
Oh, and Alfier didn't see it either. Never had a shot. Can Durka steady the waters? No, he falls. GenG's attack half has been beautiful. And in what looks like the last round, that might have been their best call of them all. The Cosmic Divide goes up, Chronicle goes down. Leo and Boast are forced to go in aggressively. No armor on either. GenG finishing touches on this, barring a miracle. Can Boaster and Leo extend? No, no they cannot. Boaster's put in a corner and he will fall. GenG pick up right where they left off. Group stages, playoffs, it doesn't matter. They're here to play.